Yes, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? How y'all feeling, man? Talk to me. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about today's game? Y'all want to lose? That's one thing I ain't want to do. That's one thing I ain't want to do. Well, if we lose, obviously we get a better draft pick, right? Obviously. But I got too much pride for that. I want them to play hard, play to win. You know, I need some kind of feel good, but I mean, if Howie's going to still make the picks, what difference do it make? If Howie's still making the picks, it'll make no difference. It'll make no difference. All right, let me see. Shout out to Cassius, Saldana, Oscar the Grouch for coming in the chat. Be more careful. Shout him out, man. Appreciate you for coming in, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming into the chat, bro. Lose, but a good performance. But I know this team is awful at giving a bad performance. Listen, man, we're awful all across the board. We're awful all across the board. All across the board. Our problem is we can't put things together. Lucas Hallman, my guy, how you feeling? How you feeling, my guy? I know the Browns are going off. I was watching it earlier. The Browns are going off. Browns 13-7 Titans, second quarter, 4 minutes left. Yeah, I know. Like I said, man, the Browns, like Baker Mayfield's been making all the throws. He's been doing everything he needed to do. He's been making all the throws. Be more careful. I know we say fire Doug, but we could try to trade him. That isn't an option. The Lions might be interested, seeing the report earlier. You can't we can't trade coaches, man. Listen, if I was a Browns fan, I feel great about my life. I feel great. I feel great about my life. Oh yeah, y'all. Real quick. Real quick. Y'all see this chalk it up merch here? Y'all got to cop up on this. Y'all got to cop up on this. I know it look good, man. We got that eagle green. We got that midnight green. You know what I'm saying? All original. You know, chalk it up. If you can see the details right here, you can see the details. We got the two chalk pieces right here. TD2. The links in the chat, man. Radiant, what's good, baby boy? How you feeling? I feel like we're going to lose, but it's still most likely going to be a close game. Yeah, I feel like we always play the Packers close. Last time we played them, we beat them, but I don't know if this team is capable of doing that. They say Jordan Howard is going to be activated, so that's a good thing. Jordan Howard had a good game last time we played the Packers. Be more careful, bro. The Raiders traded Gruden for two first. What? Stop playing. That's crazy. Get the hell out of here. In a little bit, I'm gonna be doing call-ins, you guys. So get excited. Get excited. In a little bit, I'm gonna be doing call-ins. How y'all feel about that one? Drop a fire emoji if y'all will call in if I did one of them things. Drop a fire emoji. We got 3 people in the chat. I appreciate y'all to the fullest. Shout out to Radiant ADHD. Be more careful. Cassius Saldana. You know what I'm saying? Lucas Hallman. Oscar the Grouch. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. We got 4 people in the chat. How y'all feel about them Eagles? Talk to me. How y'all feel about y'all Eagles today? I got to be honest. I'm not the most optimistic. Cassius says, even though we're doing bad this season, I still come in every game with some hype. And Buffalo Wild Wings. Yo, fam, who you telling? The best thing about these past weeks have been the food. The food has been amazing. I always get good food on football Sundays. So that's been the highlight, Cassius. I feel you on that, dog. I feel you. We got 5 people in the chat, man. We're going to do a call-in show. We're going to do a call-in very soon. We're going to do a call-in very, very soon, you guys. So don't worry. We're going to do a call-in real soon. We're going to do a call-in show real soon, y'all. Be more Philly. My guy, how you feeling, sir? How you feeling, man? I'm doing good. I can't complain too much, my guy. I can't complain at all. Fireman 2531 says my boy Hurts got to play for a W. Do y'all think we're gonna see more Hurts today? If y'all do think we're gonna see more Hurts today, give me a 1. If y'all think Hurts is just gonna be, if you think they're gonna show us Hurts in the same amount, give me a number 2. If you think they're gonna play Hurts more this game, give me a 1. But if you think they're going to just do the same thing they've been doing, give me a 2. Here we go. Let's see. Be More said 7. Fireman said 2. I feel you, man. Be More Careful says, I don't want to see Hurts need a lot of Miles and Howard. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Last time we played them, Miles and Howard went off. Cashy says 2. I want more Hurts, but they definitely they're definitely going to disappoint us by subbing Wentz back in after 2 successful snaps. You right. Lucas Hallman, yo, when you doing the calling? What time is it right now? So Lucas, it's 2:27. I'm probably going to do the calling once I get a little bit more people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure we got a good lineup. I want to make sure we got a good lineup. We got about 5 people in the chat. I want to get a little bit more people in the chat before I start allowing people to come in. Be More Philly. Who knows what the hell Press Taylor going to do? Yeah, didn't they say they was going to let him call plays this week? Didn't they say that? I'm not sure how I feel about it, but at this point, what do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? Like, if Doug is willing to give it the play calling to Press Taylor, and see, the thing is, you want it to work or you want them to be successful, right? But what are the odds? What are the odds? What are the literal odds of this team really stepping outside of themselves? I have no idea. This team has perpetually done things that haven't made sense. Who are we as a team, as an organization? From the top down, we've made error. We've made mistakes. We've been lackadaisical. We've gotten fat off of one Super Bowl victory. The show must go on. The show must go on. We cannot continue to be this perpetually dysfunctional. We cannot continue to be this perpetually inept at calling plays and executing plays. We are a better organization. We are a better team. We have a much better roster than what we're showing. What have we done with the talent we've had so far? What have we done? And then what have we done when it comes to selecting talent? What have we done? We got 3 people in the chat. Thank you so much for staying and being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We got 4 people in the chat. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. You know what I'm saying? Like Doug Peterson just looks very, very ill. Like he just looks so out of sorts. Carson Wentz, it seems like he doesn't know when to let it go or when to be aggressive, when to take it into his own. It just seems like he's struggling. Like it seems like he's robotic when he plays. You know, his snaps are robotic, his play actions are robotic. It just seems like he's mechanically broken. But we can fix it. See, he's the talent. We know he has the talent, right? We know he has the talent. But Doug Peterson, his play calling, his mental won't change. We can pull Wentz out of this dark place, right? We can pull Wentz out of this dark place. We can coach him out of this. I believe so. I believe you can mold the talent more than you can mold the coaching. Coaching is much more stubborn. Talent is like clay. He's only 5 years in. I still feel like Carson has a lot of growing to do. I feel like he has a lot of growing to do. I feel like he has so much growing to do. All right, y'all. So let's see. Carson is battered. Yeah, dude. Carson is abused. He's abused and he's broken. Be more careful. We need to be playing these young guys and hoping they're competitive, and then go look at John Dorsey for GM. My man, I believe we can definitely put the young guys in. Having the young guys in will definitely change things. Lucas Hallman, we need to start Hurts. Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know at this point. I have no idea, man. I don't even know at this point. Like John Dorsey's done a good job with the Browns. He's done a real good job. We can Paul Wentz. Shout out to man Samusa. Thank you for coming into the chat, man. We're going to do a call in very soon. So if you want to hop in, all you got to do is click that link, you guys. It's going to be called happening real soon. We can Paul Wentz out of this slump, but it won't include Doug the dummy. Okay, I feel you. I agree. I agree. I agree. My bad, y'all. Thank you. Ah, Jesus. Oh, man. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Thank you, my guy. It's time to discuss how to refresh our roster. You're right. We need to change our philosophy. We got to change our whole philosophy, be more. Got to change our whole philosophy. All right, you guys. So I got the link up there for you guys to be able to call in. I got the link up. So let me find out how to pin this thing. Mm-mm. All right. So how y'all fantasy teams doing? B More says, I don't understand why people insist on blaming Wentz for each and every problem on his team. Out of 53 players, it's only 2 that show every week, and that's a punter and Graham. I agree with you 100%. Drip, what's good, baby boy? How you feeling, dog? How you feeling, man? We got 9 people in the chat. 9 people. I dig it. I appreciate y'all for being here. If y'all want to call in, hit that link. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Lucas Hallman says, I'm 6-6 in fantasy. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm bodying fantasy this year with my guys. I'm bodying fantasy. Granted, it's a rough week right now, but I'm doing good. I'm 10-2. Matter of fact, let me make sure. Yeah, I'm 10-2 in my fantasy league, bro. Drip. Awesome, dog. Awesome. I'm glad. I feel great, man. I feel good to be alive. I feel great to be alive. Life's good. Family's good. It's the holiday time. You know? Be more, you 7-5. Damn, man. Damn. Drip, why can't we do what Cleveland? I know. I was saying that. Cleveland just looks so fluid. They look intentional. They're deceptive. They're creative. Even same thing with the Titans. Even though the Titans losing, they are a better team. They're way better ran. They just ran better. Be more careful. People blame Wentz because they follow the media in his program. Wentz is only part of the problem. Way more of the issues than Wentz. I agree, bro. I agree. They make it sound so simple. It's not as simple as they make it. It's really not. Murph DeKenzo, what's good? How you feeling, man? Thank you so much for coming into the chat. I appreciate you, man. Y'all been loyal to the channel. We got 8 people in here, man. I'm so grateful. Radiant. If the defense is struggling, we immediately lose. That's a fact. Defense been holding on for dear life. Baker's outperforming Wentz by a lot. Yeah, but the Browns do a good job at putting Baker in position. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, they're way balanced. And they have a power rush attack. We don't have that. We don't have a legit power back. We're at our best. We're at our best when we have a power back. I appreciate the camaraderie in the chat, y'all. Listen, I love all of y'all, man. Y'all always show me love. Y'all the ones that be loyal to me. I rock with y'all for sure. Big time. Big time. Y'all loyal big time. I appreciate you. Hey. Murph, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that. Man. Seriously, dog. Like, you know what? I try to go through life just putting out the type of energy I want to receive. That's how I live. I honestly can't be around too much negativity. I can't be around, life drainers or, energy drainers. I can't be around that. I'm all about pushing love, pushing the culture, pushing Eagles sports, Sixers basketball. I'm all about that, bro. Just pure good energy. It's too much death going on in the city. There's too much other stuff going on in the city that I don't want to get involved with. I like being in the safety of my home with my family. I like that. I like creating and putting out great energy for you guys. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like spending time with the people I care about. That's how I'm living. That's my mindset. Spending time with the lady. That's how I'm living. I feel good just about everything that I'm doing right now. Y'all make it worthwhile. We got 7 people in the chat, and I'm grateful for all of y'all. Big time. Again, make sure y'all get y'all Chalk It Up merch. Make sure y'all get this. We got this in different colors as well. We got other merch too on there. Listen, we got 10 people in the chat. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all get y'all Chalk It Up merch. I'll be so grateful for that. Show y'all support for the channel. Show y'all support for me. We got different flavors on there, different colors. You can get this in black, gray, this forest green. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. B-Mar, I appreciate you, dog. Too often people got this misconception of what real is. You know what I'm saying? Like, real is taking care of your family. Real is staying out the way. Real is making the right decision when it's time. It's too much death, too much negativity. I'm good. Let's focus. Like, I like this sports and this chat and building this community. This where I'm at. My dream is to be a well-respected sports broadcast journalist, and that's where I'm trying to take it. That's where I'm trying to take it. With this YouTube channel, I'm going to eventually start putting out articles and blogs. You know what I'm saying? The goal is just to build Tone the Shields II as a brand. Build Chalk It Up. As a platform. Build AWD2 Productions. That's the goal. That's the goal. I appreciate y'all for being here. All of y'all for being here. Drip, if we can get the offense rolling and defense plays good, we could win. If we don't, we could end up looking like this Titans today. You're right, dog. You're so right. I could tell a lot of the fan base is young. Never seen a bad season. Yeah. Yo, that's a good point. That's a real good point, Murph. I didn't think about it like that. Joey Shakes, my guy. Always showing love to me, you guys. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Joey Shakes. He just made it past 10,000. You guys, Joey, I'm so proud of you, bro. I'm so proud of you, Joey, because I'm on the path there, man. That's the goal. That's the dream. And you've been putting in so much work, dog. When I found your channel, you inspired me to do mine. I'm going to be honest with you, Joey. You inspired me to do mine. I rock with everything that you do, Joey. And you one of the dopest out here doing it, bro. I got to give you respect. Congratulations on the 10,000, y'all. And listen, y'all, drop a 10K in the chat for Joey. Give Joey a 10K. Write 10K in the chat for Joey, man. He one of the thoroughest out here doing his Eagles content. You know what I'm saying? He gives so much of his heart. He gives so much of himself, through the content. He gives so much of himself through the content. Drop Joey a 10K in the chat, you guys. Seriously. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe. Big time. You got Murph the Kenzel with the 10K, Lucas Hallman with the 10K, Radiant with the 10K, B-Mo Careful with the 10K, Cassius Saldana with the 2K. I drip. Yeah, let's go. I drip with the 2K. Let's go, man. With the 10K. Joey, this is what we doing here. We promoting love, dog. We promoting love here. We promoting love here. We promoting love here. 10K for Joey. Let's go. We promote love here. All love here. 10K for Joey. This is how we living. We got 10 people in the chat. 10K. Listen, the goal is for me to get to 10K. That's the goal and beyond. We got Stan Hairston here. I appreciate you. Brian Santiago for being here. I appreciate you. Stan Hairston, thank you so much. How you feeling about the Eagles today, man? Talk to me. How you feeling, Stan? Talk to me, Stan. How you feeling? Super Mario, how you feeling, man? Talk to me, Super Mario. How you feeling? Aberth, what's going on? So I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on Instagram and Twitter, man. You know what? I never really got into playing Madden on Madden on like the mobile for some reason. I never really got into it. Yeah, so on social media, I'm on Instagram is my last name, DeShields. Just type in DeShields. It's all right there. Just type in DeShields on social media and at Chalk It Up. Just type in Chalk It Up on Instagram and DeShields on Instagram and Twitter. It should be pretty easy to find. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Here we go. So yeah, this is my social media, you guys. This is my social media. Y'all can follow me on there. Yo, Slay got to come up, man. Okay, so when it comes to Slay versus Adams, that's going to be an interesting matchup because Slay is coming off a bad week, and Slay has to honestly redeem himself. Adams is having a great season, and he's not going to let up. So Slay has to be on him. He can't make mistakes. He can't get penalized, even though I know he's been getting an unfair shake. He hasn't been getting a fair shake. I get it. But Slay has to bounce back. He has to. Yo, Howard better turn up. I hope they put the ball in his hands. It's common sense. Run the ball. Get physical. Exactly. Great point, Drip. They did the same thing with Holyfield. And what did we do? I believe Slay is playing, Stan. Also, again, you guys, this is a call-in show. Y'all can call in. Y'all can call in. The link is the link is pinned to the top. Just know that. Y'all can call in. I want to make that known. Y'all can call in. I appreciate y'all so much for showing love to the content. Yeah, you're right. He has played him twice. You know, he's played him a lot in his career. He's played him a lot. But again, Slay just has to, have a good game. Slay can't afford a bad game right now. We can't afford Slay having a bad game. Because honestly, if Slay shuts down DK Metcalf last week, I feel like we win. Well, I think Slay's going to play. Yeah, man. He got clown last week. There's nothing to say about it. It was bad. It was bad. It was real bad. Super Mario, you keep repeating yourself, man. I know. Just run. Just run. Yeah, I know. But damn, DK, Slay. I get it. It's not an easy matchup, but dude, you can do something about it. The Eagles should draft a lot of people, and I appreciate you for being here, Watson Fly. I appreciate you, bro, for showing love to the content. We got 11 people in the chat. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate the support, the constant love. Y'all are always y'all just thorough. Y'all supremely thorough. Supremely. I thank y'all so much. Yeah, Howie needs to go. Radiant says Jim doesn't know how to use corners. This is why I have mixed feelings about him in the D line. Mixed bottom, the D line and linebackers. He does well with, but not the corners. Yeah, man, corners haven't really been his strong suit. We haven't had good corners in a long time. We haven't had good corner performances. I'll put it to you that way. Consistent corner performances. Cassius Saldano. Watch Stingy Jr. from LSU. We should pick him up in 2022 draft. That's the best thing. That's pretty far ahead, man. We need help now. But I appreciate that. Word. What's good, Murph? Appreciate you, dog. Just want to let you know, man, it is COVID. So everything I'm doing is via live chat, man. It is COVID. I need to protect everybody. Protect everybody I love, big guy. I appreciate your support big time. Go Birds. Shout out Murph DeKenzo, y'all. Shout out Murph DeKenzo. Yeah. It seems like every time Jim Schwartz wants someone, it gets overruled, which I don't understand why. We could have got that. Man, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Trade Ertz for a first rounder for the Falcons. Yeah, man. If you can trade Ertz for a first rounder, dog. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Definitely. I got the call in set up. I'm waiting for y'all to call in, man. We could do something right now. Call in, you guys. I want to hear y'all thoughts about the season. I want to hear your thoughts about the season. I want to hear your thoughts about Carson Wentz. I want to hear your thoughts about Doug Peterson. I want to hear your thoughts about Howie, Jeff Lurie, the defense. I want to hear your thoughts about the Green Bay game. I want to hear it all. Hit that link to call in. Don't be shy, you guys. It's gonna be a good conversation. Yeah, it is a stretch, B more, but I said if we can. If you package it with something else, maybe if you package it with something, maybe we could get a first for Ertz. Maybe. But I think we may get a second or third, or maybe a package of picks. How we don't listen to the scouts, dog, and I don't know why. I don't understand why he thinks his football brain is better than theirs. All he know how to do is sign a check. That's all you know how to do. Hey, listen, man. If Ertz go to the Falcons, if Ertz go to the Ravens, that'd be crazy, or even the Packers. All right, Kenzo, you take care, bro. Brian Santiago, if we came out and ran it five or more times in the first quarter, that would open up the passing game so much. I agree that we need to run the ball much, much more. And it's not even a question. Drip says, how are we just gonna he just gonna screw it up. He just gonna screw it up, I know. He's just gonna screw it up, man. Man, the Cleveland Browns are destroying the Titans right now, 38-7. Baker Mayfield's thrown 4 touchdowns, 20 for 25. He's killing them. He's killing them, man. He's killing them. Baker Mayfield is having a game. They put up 28 points in the second quarter alone. That's wild. That's wild. Super Mario Cruz and okay, what's going on, family? I got you, man. I got you. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get you in here. I'm gonna get you in here, bro. Give me 1 second. How we just got to go in general, man. Got a 60 million cap and he falls in love with playing older guys like JP. Yo, I agree, Drip. I agree. Oh, Drip, you start. Well, good. I'm proud of you, dog. That was a smart decision. All right, we about to get Super Mario Cruz in the chat. Okay.
Hi, bro.
Yo, what's going on, youngin? Talk to me. How you feeling about the season, man?
I'm not feeling good about the season because we just keep losing.
Yeah, it's bad.
And Carson Wentz, it's kind of his fault. And I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to be good. Because you see Tom Brady, how he won like 6 Super Bowls. If Drew Bledsoe never got hurt, that would have never happened because he would be competing. So he would never really be able to become a good quarterback and win 6 Super Bowls. But that's what we're doing to Jalen Hurts right now.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I do feel like Jalen Hurts right now, especially given the situation that we're in, I don't think much of anything is going to change. Mario, I just don't think putting Hurts in will solve our problems. Our problems go far beyond just the quarterback position. And Carson Wentz has not had a great season. I have to be honest about that as well. Carson Wentz has not thrown the ball that well. He's misread. He's held onto the ball quite long. But I do also feel that the coaching staff hasn't put him in the position, to be as successful as he possibly could. For example, if you think about Baker Mayfield, right? If you think about the way they're playing today, if they're right now they're up 38-13 on the Titans, and the reason that is because obviously the Titans didn't show up, but mainly because the Cleveland Browns understand Baker's skill set. If you notice, they're rolling him out constantly, constant play action, running the ball with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. That power back, the power formations, and they're spreading it out wide, getting the ball out of his hands fast. The Eagles are not doing that. Doug Peterson has failed Carson Wentz. You know what I'm saying? But again, no excuses for anybody. Everyone takes the blame.
Yeah, it is. But do you see how some people nobody believed that we could win, but we just put Jordan Howard on the active roster. He had 3 touchdowns last year in that game, and just because of a bad season does not mean if he starts over with us again, maybe he can start being better on our team because we do good blocks like Dallas Goddard. He's a good blocking tight end. Because last year when he blocked, we did a halfback wham. He blocked it, and then Miles Sanders got a big gain.
I feel you, man. Like you made so much sense. With Jordan Howard, we've run the ball so well. Like you said, in that Packers game last time we played them, Jordan Howard, he was catching the ball, he was running the ball hard. Miles Sanders, he had a good game as well. That combination between Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders was great. And if you notice, the last time the Eagles did well, we had when it comes to the running game, of course, the last time we really was successful with Garrett Blount, Jay Ajayi, that combination, right? That combination of power and elusiveness. So, it's all about what we do with the talent. It's all about what we do with the talent. And if we're not taking advantage, and if we're not doing anything with the talent, then then what's going on? The coaching has to make better decisions, and Howie Roseman hasn't helped. How do you feel about Howie Roseman?
I don't really have anything to say because he missed on so many people. Since 2013, when he drafted Carson Wentz, he has never drafted a Pro Bowler.
I agree, man. Derek Barnett, in my opinion, is a disappointment. What do you feel about him?
Derek Barnett is good because in the 2017 season he was doing really good, and he's still doing good now. I don't get why you don't like him. He's good.
So I guess I look at it like it's a value thing for me, right? We drafted him pretty high in the first round, and I just feel like when you draft someone at that position, he should make a little bit more impact than what he's made. Granted, he has done things. In 2017, he had flashes, right? Like for example, in the NFC Championship game, I think he had a strip sack. He's done things. He has flashes, but I just feel like for where we chose him, he should be much more dominant. He's been hurt. It's just been things with him that I'm not really a fan of. And granted, he had a good game last week, but again, he's been inconsistent for me, and I just wish he was a little bit more dominant at his position.
I would expect you to talk about Hargrave because we're just giving him money.
We're giving him for what he's done. He's stealing money.
It's just Howie Roseman's fault. And how are you gonna pay Carson Wentz $100 million just because of one season? Like if you draft Jalen Hurts, why are you gonna pay Carson Wentz $100 million if you draft another QB? What if Carson Wentz?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's no point to. I agree. It's no point to draft Jalen Hurts. I agree with you, man. I agree. It was no point to draft Jalen Hurts at all. It's actually counterproductive to what we were trying to do. But Mario, thank you so much for coming on to the live stream, man. Thank you so much, dog. I appreciate you. You always come in and show me love, man. You sound like a good kid, man. So and you know what you're talking about. So thank you so much, dog. I appreciate you. Take care, bro.
Okay, I'm about to come on, but on the live.
Okay, sounds good, bro. Yeah, Mario knew what he was talking about, man. He's young, but he made some good points. He made some good points. Thank you so much, Mario. I appreciate you for coming, for showing love, man. This is a live call-in show. I want you guys to call in. I want you guys to call in, I want to hear y'all opinions about the season, hear y'all opinions about, everything. We don't play till about 4:25, 4:30. So let's get it. Let's get it. We got 7 people in the chat. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for being here, man. What's good, Mario? We got 9 people in the chat. Drip says we need to get better staff and fire Howie before the draft. Big time, dog. We must. See, Howie Roseman, when you think about his track record from the very beginning, who has he really drafted? Who has he really drafted, right? I don't understand. We haven't drafted anybody. Okay, we got somebody that want to call in. My man Radiant. Okay, my guy. I got you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yo, Fresh, what's good? Yo, that. How you feeling, big dog? How you feeling? Alcabir, the analyst. Yo, y'all, make sure y'all give Philly Fresh a yo that. My man been showing me so much love from the beginning, dog. I'm so grateful for this man. Just a humble dude. And honestly, the content he puts out, pure passion, pure energy. I relate. I feel that, man. Philly to the end. Alcabir, thank you so much, man. What's going on, big dog? What's good? All right, so we about to get my man Radiant in here. All right, let's see. Yo, Radiant, what's good, family? How you feeling, big guy?
I'm doing good.
So talk to me, man. How you feeling about the season? How you feel about Carson? Howie, Doug? Give me, spill your guts on the live stream. Chalk it up with me, dog.
I kind of feel bad. Like, the season it hasn't been good so far. Carson Wentz hasn't been good. Injuries, stuff like that. It's just like Howie needs to go. Like he's the main problem of everything.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like you can't really. Time and time again, we've done things that are counterproductive to our success. And Howie Roseman hasn't shown that he's capable of drafting talent.
Yeah. I feel like if we would have drafted DK Metcalf, he probably wouldn't be as great as he is now. Because it's like the Eagles, they don't really know how to develop rookies that much.
I agree. They've shown us that they really can't. Think about, I was talking to Super Mario Cruz. He was on the live stream last time, and I mentioned Derek Barnett. And in my opinion, we've drafted Derek Barnett in the first round pretty high. And sure, he's had flashes of being successful, but I just feel that Derek Barnett's been a total disappointment. He's been hurt. He hasn't had double-digit sack seasons ever. It seems like he's more of a rotation D. Like a rotation DN, really, and not really a dominant guy.
Yeah, he hasn't been, elite, up to our expectations. But it's like he's did solid. He's did okay so far.
Yeah, flashes. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and it's like at first I didn't think like it was a bad pick because I like Reuben Foster was still on the board. He wasn't good. He was a good player, but he wasn't he wasn't something that we really needed.
Right, I agree. And his physical attributes weren't necessarily something to write home about. So I kind of feel like he was just I felt like he was somebody that could have been there in the second round, maybe. You know what I mean? We just have this habit. We have this habit of reaching, and we ignore just clear cut physical attributes on athletes. We ignore just clear-cut dominance. If a guy was clearly if a guy was clearly dominant, in college, clearly, and he has all the physical, attributes to succeed, just draft him. Don't overthink it. Am I right?
Yeah. And it's like, Doug Peterson, he's trying to use Carson like he used Nick Foles. Like, he's not a pocket passer. And it's like he tried to keep him in a pocket, but it's like it's not working. He didn't want him scrambling, so he kind of wanted him in a pocket, but it looks like he's going to end up getting hurt for how much hits he's taking.
Family, I agree with you 100%. Like, let's be honest. People love mentioning this Foles, like talking about how we should have kept Foles, and Wentz is injury prone. But let's really talk about the facts. If you think about since 2019, right? Because 2018, Wentz went down early, and they decided to reactivate. Not reactivate, but they decided to put Foles in as the starter. But when you think about 2019 on forward, let's be honest. Who's been more injury prone? Who's been more healthy? Who's been just as bad, if anything. Who's been more inconsistent? Nick Foles. But Nick Foles has lost his job multiple times, right? He lost his job in Jacksonville. He lost his job in Chicago right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like if the Eagles have handed if they traded Carson to the Bears and Nick Foles to the Eagles, I feel like both of these organizations will do so much better, because considering Nick Foles, since they're trying to play Carson Wentz like Nick Foles, it's not working. But if Nick Foles was actually here, he would do better, even though Carson Wentz is still a better quarterback.
I see what you're saying.
And Wentz, if he was on the Bears, it would make more sense, because they really need a mobile QB and not a pocket QB.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying for sure, man. This team hasn't really done anything that shows that they really are trying to build around Carson Wentz's skill set, man. They really haven't.
Yeah, it's just all over the place. They're not even building it around him.
Like they're not.
And it's like, and they're putting in more snaps for Jalen Hurts, and it's like the playbook is just pretty much everywhere. Like, the calls aren't always effective. It's not always, not every pass is always complete. Kind of like the play calling is like a big part of this problem that they really need to fix.
Right. Each week you see pretty much the same plays. Each week we pretty much see the same plays every single week. All our receivers run the same routes. We don't see anything over the middle. We don't see anything that's two-step boom. We don't do anything that kind of puts Wentz in a position that he's comfortable in. Like, every game, we want to see about one rollout, one designed rollout, and then it gets to a point where Wentz start calling his own plays, and next thing you know, we score a touchdown. So who's really the problem?
Yeah, and I feel so bad for him. It's because you could see it in his face. He's trying his best, and then it's just like this organization has pretty much failed him mentally and physically. With all the injuries and drafting Jalen Hurts, especially in the second round. I mean, if you're gonna go for a backup quarterback, at least go to the third or fourth round.
Right, or if you were thinking about that during the season, why pay him?
Yeah.
I feel you, man. But listen, I appreciate you for coming on, Radiant Dog. You've been loyal to the soil from the beginning, man. You always show me love. I'm gonna get my man Bashir Randall next in the live stream, dog. Radiant, keep it locked, bro. You one of the thoroughest, bro. I love you, man.
Keep it up, man.
Radiant, Radiant's my guy. He's been loyal to the soil from the beginning, man. Show him love. Let's show Radiant some love. Let's throw some ADHDs in the live stream for him. Let's get my guy next to here, Bashir Randall, the GOAT. Let's go. Bashir, what's going on, big guy? How you feeling, man? Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Hey, man, listen, dog, I've been just hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? We got 425. Bro, listen, I don't want to see a slaughter. I just want to see a good game, dog. If we get, I think, bro, we going to, like LB said, dog, we going to catch one of these teams slipping. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It might not be the Packers. It might not be the Saints. It might be the Cardinals. It might be whoever. But if we just give a dog fight, I got our chances going to, probably next season or head into the playoffs if we was to win out. You know what I'm saying?
We got to catch somebody slipping. We got to catch somebody.
It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. You know
we could have put the Browns slipping, but damn, we end up slipping.
I think the the biggest upside for this game is that Doug Peterson gave up play calling. You know what I'm saying? Because if he would have continuously called plays, we would have lost by 50. I'm just being serious. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they elevated the wrong man to call plays. Now, me personally, I understand everybody was saying they wanted Deuce to call plays and stuff like that. I want Rich Grangello to call plays. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Denver, he was the offensive coordinator over Denver. Look how Drew Lock was looking at the end of last season. Then when we played the Bengals, those 2-minute drills, we only scored 14 points. And those 14 points came when Rich Grangello was calling plays. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Rich Grangello would be the best person of that, considering the fact that he just came from being an OC. Now, Press Taylor, isn't he like our special teams coach or
No,
something like that?
Press
Or was
Taylor
that Dave Flip?
he's supposed to be a so-called passing game coordinator or some position they created. And honestly, the dude is a baby. Like, I'm sorry, in my humble opinion, he's too close to Wentz's peer. Wentz doesn't respect him. They need somebody back there with Wentz that's going to, hold him accountable. It's going to be that hammer and the nail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was at his best when he had somebody that was not his friend, that was telling him, do your damn job.
Yeah, Frank Wright. Yeah. That's the thing though, bro. Look, I can't get mad at Carson Wentz. See, this is the thing. Look, I keep hearing reports Carson Wentz and some of the team leaders want to address Doug Peterson. They sat down with him about accountability. I don't care. Because
it means nothing.
You should have been said something to him. That's like your pop having a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Inviting the whole family and just burn the food. What are you doing?
Yeah, like y'all should have been stopped.
Yeah,
Like,
you
come
should have
on,
been stopped you from the door.
y'all saw how them burgers was looking when they first came off.
What? No, don't try to touch that chicken, dog. Nah.
Yeah, the chicken always lasts.
Yeah, exactly. Don't touch the chicken, cuz. Nah.
The chicken.
They don't know about that, man.
It's crazy, man. Like, all right, so we discussed, Doug's play calling, and we know Carson. Those are the obvious things. Let's dig a little deeper. Now, Howie Roseman. When it comes to Howie Roseman, he hasn't really shown us that he's a capable drafter.
Right.
And there's rumors that, there are times where people tell him, yo, this is the guy we should get.
Yeah,
and,
like Xavier McKinney and Jeremy Chin.
Xavier McKinney and Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin looks great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know Xavier McKinney had an injury this season, but even when he was in, he was productive. So, what do you think needs to happen, when it comes to Howie Roseman? Do you think they need to fire him? Do you think we need to maybe kind of re-engineer his role? Like what do you think needs to happen?
I think they need to just give him a role in the business where he just handle contracts. You know what I'm saying? But even with those contracts, sometimes I feel like sometimes he overvalue people and he overpay for people. No way in hell will you give Alshon Jeffrey another extension after you already signed him. Like, you know what I'm saying? No way. You bring in Javon Hargrave. I like that. You're bringing Darius Slay. You're bringing the Carroll Coleman, Will Parks, and all these people and stuff like that. He good with contracts, but he can't draft. I don't even know if this. I heard this man got say on what people could touch the field. I never knew a GM could do that.
Yeah,
I never knew a GM could do it. So if I'm Jeffrey Lurie, I'm telling him, listen, Howie, all your rules, all your roles in this organization is going to be stripped. Besides you being able to do contracts. Now, if Howie want to say no, you could just leave because no man should not have all that power. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with Howie Roseman, he is so much of, I don't want to call him a weasel, but you know what I'm saying? He's similar to that because this man can find any loophole to get out of anything. Like he loved to with free agents, he paid cheap. You know what I'm saying? He's not that type to go get a big name guy who's worth the money, but he'd rather get
he had a chance to listen. I don't care what no one says. He was BSing about DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
He was BSing. We could have got him.
Yeah.
He knows we could have got him.
Yeah.
When you look at what he got traded for, we had all those assets.
It was a first rounder and a running back, right?
I don't even know if it was a first rounder. I think Hopkins got traded for like some popsicle sticks, bro. I'm telling you. I feel like Hopkins got traded for like not that much.
Yeah. No, I did. I think it was like a 4th round draft pick and like David Johnson. But then some reports came out and said that the Cardinals the Texans wanted Miles Sanders in return. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they did want Miles Sanders, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't letting go Miles Sanders, bro.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
for
I agree.
not for D Hop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't letting go Miles Sanders for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Miles Sanders are a running back. Now, if they would have asked for somebody like, like an offensive lineman or something like that, I would have gave it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's DeAndre Hopkins now. You can't do it's DeAndre Hopkins.
I
So
ain't gonna lie. If they would have asked for Lane Johnson, I would have been like, okay,
yeah,
all right.
yeah, I'd have gave him Lane Johnson, exactly. Like a lot of these dudes, bro, is getting older, and just the thing, Howie Roseman didn't even draft all these people. Zach Ertz, Lane Johnson, these
Yeah,
are
he
Kelly
did it.
guys.
He did it. A lot of people forget that
Yeah.
Howard did like he did not draft our core Super Bowl team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He did it.
right.
He got lucky because it just happened to fall that way. If
Mhm.
like I ain't gonna lie, that Super Bowl roster fell kind of that way.
And he
And
signed all those people like Chris Johnson. I said Chris Johnson, Chris Long, and LeGarrette
yeah,
Blunt. Traded for Jed Jahi. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Then you signed
those were good
Alshon
decisions.
Jeffrey.
I agree. Those were good decisions, but we haven't been good, especially our running game. Our running game hasn't been like. My thing is, I feel like we're at our best when we include the power game with our scat back, with our elusive back, Miles Sanders. Like that Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard 1-2 punch. I like that. I enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the LeGarrette Blount, Jay Ajayi combination. That combination was deadly. It was deadly,
Right,
and
yeah.
we need to find a way to get back to that.
Yeah, and then this the thing though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Although, you know what I'm saying, like any like people Super Bowls and even in basketball, the Super championships, like your window is short. It's like a 1 to 2 year window. Our window was only like 2 to 3 years and it closed, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back on the ball. Like it's time for us.
It closed when Alshon Jeffrey dropped that ball.
Yeah. That's exactly when it closed, because then you gotta look at it now. People talk about some Nick Foles. This is the thing. Carson Wentz was asked to do way more than what Nick Foles was even asked to be brought in for. He
Right.
never told Nick Foles, okay, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna play without 3-star receivers. You're gonna play without an offensive line. For the most part, you're gonna play without a run game because we don't run the ball. You're gonna play with somewhat of a spectacle defense who give up 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 35s. And then what you do is bring the team all the way up from a 15-point deficit and try to win the ball game. No quarterback on earth could work with those men.
On top of that, we want you to start at the 10-yard line, at the 5-yard line,
Every single possession.
and go the whole field, by the way.
Yeah.
So, and on top of that, my play calling sucks. So,
Yeah.
do your thing, man. We got you. We got you, man. It's all to you. Like, my thing is, like, when you see how, like, when you just see our play calling from just play to play to play, it doesn't seem like there's a progression or there's okay, I'm gonna call this play in this formation to set up this play in the same formation because I'm gonna make them look, I'm gonna make them think I'm running it, but in reality, I'm doing this.
Yeah, you punish him. Yeah, he don't do that.
There's no continuity, bro.
Yeah, he don't do that.
He's not clever. He's not clever at all. I was watching this Cleveland Browns game, and I'm like, bro, the Browns just look so decisive. They look like they know what they're doing. They look like they believe in the play calling. Everybody is hitting the routes hard.
Yeah.
Everybody is, the running backs are hitting the hole hard. It just seems like everyone believes in every aspect of that offense.
Yep.
And when I see the Eagles, they just see I see hesitance. You know what I'm saying? I see guys second guessing. I see guys, slowing down on routes. I just see a bunch of guys that are unsure in what's going on and in what they're doing.
And that's the thing, though, bro. Like once I seen the way the Browns, you know what I'm saying, like that. What did we wait? Who did we lose to? I wonder. Did we lose to I think what was our first 3 games was who?
Our first 2 games was Washington, Rams,
and Niners, right?
And then the Bengals.
Bengals. Then we beat the Niners. We played Pittsburgh Ravens. I think it must have been that Pittsburgh game.
Okay.
When we lost. And then remember the Browns played Dallas and they blew them out.
Yes, they crushed them.
When I seen the Browns offense during the Dallas Cowboys, I'm like, oh, we could put up 30. I seen OBJ throw a touchdown, catch a touchdown, and run for a touchdown. What's up, Murph? Like it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, dog. Like the Browns play calling is actually very, I don't want to say good. It's just very creative, and that's something that we don't have.
Yeah.
We lack
It's like the play calling is perfect for that roster.
right.
It's perfect for that roster because if you
Right.
think about it, that's the same roster from last year.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they didn't
Same
add
roster
nobody.
from last year.
They
So
didn't add nobody.
that just goes to show you. That just goes to show you that there is a such thing as this guy doesn't know what he's doing with this team. There's a such thing as that, and I think that exists with the Eagles. You see the mismanagement of personnel.
Right.
You see the mismanagement of injuries. You know what I'm saying? You see the mismanagement from top to bottom,
Right.
and it's like, at what point as an owner, Jeffrey Lurie, do you say, okay, you guys I'll let y'all go for 3 years
Too long. Yeah.
since the Super Bowl, and what the hell is going on? What is going on? Carson Wentz has, and I'm gonna be real, he has since the Super Bowl year, he has struggled. That's just the fact.
Mm-hmm.
But there've been times where he said, you know what, this is what I have. I'm gonna put it on my back, and I'm gonna do what I can with what I have. And statistically speaking, he was never a bad quarterback.
He was never a bad quarterback.
Statistically speaking, he probably had, many times where he probably overthrew, underthrew,
Yeah.
so on and so forth. But what happened was he was able to hide how bad that play calling was these past few years.
Yeah.
We knew there was a difference, but was there really such a drastic?
It wasn't blatant.
It wasn't blatant, right? It wasn't as blatant as this year.
Right.
And I think it's got to a point. The reason we see it so much this year is because I feel like Carson Wentz he's maxed out this playbook.
Yeah.
He like he's maxed it out. And it's like, and it's now I feel like Doug's just, hey, this is what it is.
Look, and that's the thing though, too, bro. When we think about that, we got to also realize this. The play calling sucked in the last season. It just carried over to 2020. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, we had no type of vertical wide receiver we had two that we brung in Robert Davis and Deontay Burnett. You know what I'm saying? Like that Giants game, and probably I want to say like from what's that? Was that that was Washington, right? It was Giants, Washington, Dallas, then Giants again, I believe. We brung the dudes up off the street. You know what I'm saying? There was our only two type of vertical receivers. All our this was our whole pass. It was run, screen, 5-yard pass, 10-yard pass, 15-yard pass. I didn't see a pass that went more than 25 yards.
Right.
Down that whole stretch. So the play call sucked the entire time.
Because we didn't have no downfield. You're right. You're absolutely right. Go ahead, my bad.
That's why I said the play calling sucked and it doesn't work. And you look at it now and you see that Doug Peterson, not Jim Schwartz mostly, but just Doug Peterson in general. You could tell he's very hesitant what plays he called. Like he used to be this fearless guy. Now he just want to just let the game control him. He's not the guy who set the pace. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm glad we don't
he used to set the tone back in the day. He used to really set the tone. But now it seems like all that risk taking, all that fearlessness has turned into, poor decision making and just bad situational football. Like I feel like I feel like all the magic he's had, it's worn itself out.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's run out of tricks and the NFL's caught up with him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just run out of tricks and the NFL's caught up with him in particular. And honestly, I'm just looking at teams like the Cardinals. I'm looking at and I mean just specifically, record aside, I want to talk about. I'm specifically just thinking about their play calling and how they managed to get certain guys in position. Looking at the Cardinals, looking at the Browns, looking at the Titans, even though they're losing, but the Titans somehow managed to unlock Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Baker Mayfield has 4 touchdowns right now, almost over 300 yards, I believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at other teams like the Texans, even though they're doing bad. Deshaun Watson specifically is having a great past 4 or 5 games. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't really thrown interceptions. I'm just looking at the other teams managing to, work with, even though their record is what their record is, they're managing to put their quarterback in positions to be productive, give them
it's manageable.
And I'm not saying Carson Wentz, wasn't turning the ball over in our own territory. He's done that. He's done it, and it is what it is. But beyond that, we've had chances to win the games, and I believe the play calling has fallen flat. I feel like Carson Wentz has sometimes made poor decisions. And it all just compounds into just one shitstorm of a season.
And from 2017, people forgetting. They're saying, although we looked at somewhat good, well, we did look good. We Super Bowl champions. We also, what's what I'm looking for? Had the number one rushing attack in 2017. Nobody could stop us on the run. We had the number one rush. We had LeGarrette Blunt. We had
J.J.
Jaheed, and was it Darren Sproles for a little bit? I
Yeah,
believe.
Darren Sproles before he got hurt. Yeah,
before he got hurt, exactly. So we had, I'm saying, we had these running backs that would come in and stuff like that. During the 2017 season, we had fresh defensive linemen, Chris Long. We had Brandon Graham. You had Vinny Curry. You still have Fletcher Cox. You still have Tim Jernigan.
We had Tim Jernigan. Yeah. I like Tim Jernigan in 2017.
Yeah, we had all these fresh defensive and manageable guys, people that could come in and just be serviceable. Now, Javi Rosen, what he's doing is this. He keep using the same mentality. Okay, I'm gonna get him off this roster. We're gonna develop him. That he's gonna play for us. He's gonna be cheap. Nah, bro. If you want to win, I'm not saying have a win now mentality, but if you want to win, sometimes you might have to cough up some paper. And I don't understand why you mad, because it's not even your money you spending.
Right. Your check's still the same.
Right. That's Jeffrey money.
The same.
That's Jeffrey money. And I don't understand why you holding on to it.
And you know what? I don't think it's a money situation anymore, because like Jeffrey won that first Super Bowl, and he hungry. You saw the look on his face.
Yeah.
Like that man, like, yo, I need another one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this team has potential, bro. This team has so much potential, and I'm looking at young talent, like shifting gears. I'm looking at young talent at the wide receiver position, right?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, Travis Fulgham and Jalen Reagor. This team, in my humble opinion, Travis Fulgham, they have failed him these past few games.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, he was clearly our most dominant player.
Yeah.
On offense, between the San Fran game and I want to say between the
Ravens game. Yeah.
He was beasting.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he just disappears when Alshon comes back. Like my thing is, what don't you understand? Alshon, he doesn't have it anymore. He doesn't have it. And then Jalen Reagor, he's been dealing with the injuries, but he's been coming back like Wolverine. And it seemed like they don't know how to use him too well either. And I feel like they should probably keep him, put him in the slot. Move him like a Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill, in my opinion, him and Tyreek Hill actually have a relationship. When he got drafted, Tyreek Hill, shouted him out on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So Tyreek Hill know what Jalen Reagor is. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, use him like a Tyreek Hill, bro. They have a similar build. You know what I'm saying? A similar skill set, in my opinion. And I know in no shape or form am I comparing Tyreek Hill to Jalen Reagor.
Right.
As Tyreek Hill's a beast.
Right.
But I feel like Jalen Reagor has an upside that we can maximize at the very least, even though we did miss on Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I'm just that's what I said. Like in my little rant that I had, my little 5-minute rant, whatever case is, I said it. I said, although I love me Jalen Reagor, right? As of right now, it looked like we missed on Justin Jefferson. It looked like it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to say that us taking Reagor in the first round was a stretch. I wouldn't say that. I just say that the guy that we should have drafted, Justin Jefferson, is looking way better right now, which is true.
And I feel like Reagor would have been there. I feel like Reagor would have been there with the second. I feel like he would have been there.
Right.
You can't deny certain things. That's my problem. You can't deny certain things that are just saying he's the best guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is true. But look, though, that's the thing. I'm glad we didn't take Justin Jefferson, I'm saying, for one simple thing. Not because I think Reagor better than him, because if we would have took Justin Jefferson, that would have been Reagor looking like Justin Jefferson, and we would have been looking like Reagor with Justin Jefferson.
Oh, because the play calling was still the same. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Justin Jefferson would have sucked in this offense. Whether Carson Wentz would have been elite, whether you want to say the same play calling, you just substitute Justin Jefferson, he would have been trashed.
You're right. No, you got this. That's a good point. That's a good point, especially when like you said, that's a good point. Thinking about the play calling, like what Justin Jefferson had made a difference in his offense, just based off everything we've seen so far.
I don't think so.
And like the injuries have been insane. Like shifting to the O-line. O-line has been, just I don't know who I just don't know. I just don't know. O-line's been inconsistent, and we haven't done a good job with managing the O-line as far as the combinations. I feel like Mailata should have never left the left tackle spot. Should have never left.
That's my my first. I did a little draft board stuff like that. I think our first round pick if we, were to lose out, get the 6th-round pick, whatever case is, I feel like we have to get an offensive tackle. Now, some would say wide receiver. I don't see wide receiver being our biggest problem.
Agreed.
Because I feel like if play calling was better, they would have been in better position to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And this is my thing. What's the point of having all these top tier wide receivers or all this position in wide receivers if you have no protection up front? You need protection. I had us drafting an offensive tackle. I forgot the dude name. But I think we have to draft an offensive tackle, and I think they have to be the best tackle on the board. You know what I'm saying? You seen what Tampa Bay got? They got Tristan Wirfs. Tristan Wirfs is a beast. He a dog.
Yeah. Do you think Andre Dillard still has something to offer?
No. You asked me, we missed on Titus Howard. See, we missed on too many dudes. I'm saying too many dudes. Like Andre Dillard, we missed on Titus Howard. We missed on DK Metcalf. I'm not even gonna say who we drafted because he's irrelevant. We missed DK Metcalf. I'm saying our only hit on my pen in the last 2 years, our only hit was Miles Sanders.
That's a fact.
Like, think about it. This draft, nobody hit. But
actually, I feel like real quick in this draft, I feel like we did hit on. I feel like we did hit on Jack Driscoll.
Yeah.
I think
I was gonna give him that too. I was gonna give you that.
I think that was a quiet hit.
I was gonna give you that
because when he came in, he did his job. He wasn't spectacular, but for where we drafted him, he was serviceable. He got better each and every week, and he was just so strong. He's a big body, so I think Jack Driscoll was a decent hit. I feel like John Hightower. We still have to. I feel like John Hightower. He had flashes of he can catch the deep ball in his league, right? And he's shown flashes of I made a mistake. I can bounce back.
Yeah.
So he has a strong mental, and they claim he's a real smart guy. So I feel like John Hightower has something.
Yeah,
he has something. Other than that, I have no idea. What we had in the draft. We don't even have Casey Toohill anymore. Like, come on.
And that's the thing, though. Casey Toohill,
I like
he had a pretty decent training camp. They let him go, and guess who picked him up? Washington. So now he's learning behind Chase Young and Ryan Kerrigan. That's just ridiculous.
Bro, Tua's going to turn into a beast, bro. I'm telling you.
He'll turn into a beast.
He'll turn into a beast.
Our biggest need is cornerback, linebacker. We have offensive linemen. They just need to get healthy. Well, no. Well, that's true. We have plenty of offensive linemen. But if you think about it, they're all old. So you got to draft the replacements anyway. You know what I'm saying? Lane Johnson, old. Jason Peters, old. Jason Kelsey, old. You know what I'm saying? Who else do we have at offensive line? Sua Opeta, he stink.
Yeah, Sua stinks. Jamon Brown stinks.
Yeah.
Bruce. I said Bruce. Brandon Brooks. He just keeps.
Yeah, he's stay injured all the time. And then
man. But the thing is, though,
the two rookies, Prince Tega and Jack Driscoll. Now we're down to only 5 offensive linemen.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you, dog. Hey, listen, Bashir, hold this joint down. I gotta take a piss, bro.
Are you in college? But yeah, though, bro. Like I was saying, it just I think what I think could happen is this, though, bro. Eagles draft some type of offensive tackle, and then we have catch his mind board. I'm about to practice. What's up, Evan? Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Yeah. Show me later. Herbig is developing. Driscoll is developing. I forgot Nate Herbig. That is true. I argue that. Nate Herbig. I argue that. That's the thing, though. What's I'm looking for? B Moore. Q tell me why don't we play Nate Herbig? He didn't give up a single sack.
And Nate Herbig, yo, that's another guy that we did wrong by. I was wondering, why is Matt Pryor over Nate Herbig? I don't understand. Matt Pryor has shown you that he can't get it done. I don't like Matt Pryor at all.
Yeah. I like Matt Pryor. I like him as a guard, not a tackle, though.
More so. Yeah, definitely as a guard. If anything, he got to stay at the guard spot. If anything, that's where he has to stay.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, too, bro. Like, if you think about it, in this draft, we drafted guys I think that can be hits. We just don't play them. That's why they look like misses. Like, if you ask me, I think Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor are dogs. They get no playing time. I've
bro.
seen Sean Bradley at Temple, bro. Like, I'm not a big Temple Owls fan, you know what I'm saying? But I go to a game like once every year, you know what I'm saying? When I was at the link, and who they played? Did they play I believe they played Maryland. Sean Bradley was getting at the quarterback something serious. Number 6. You know what I'm saying? My man was, listen, that's why when we drafted him, I was so high on him because I'd seen him play in front of my face. If we could develop that kid, he could be all right. But how can you develop somebody if they're on the bench? It doesn't make sense.
I agree, bro. And to bounce off your point with Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley, my biggest problem with them is I feel like they're mismanaging them. Every time I see them on the field, right, it's always in the most awkward situation. Like, for example, like it's times where I've seen them. It's literally times where I've seen them have, T.J. Edwards, Singleton, and who's the other guy?
Nick Gary.
And Nick Gary on the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, on the third down, you might see Davion Taylor and Sean Bradley, and then they get beat. Like, how do you expect guys like though they're raw? Like, you had to get them into the game early. You know what I'm saying? Like, start them. Just start them.
Yeah, for that.
It won't hurt. It won't hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I like Alex Singleton. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I like him a lot. But Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor, Davion Taylor's shown flashes that he's an athlete. He is an athlete for real. You know what I'm saying? If you can convert Davion Taylor into like this hybrid role, like, he can be a beast because he has such amazing speed.
Yeah.
For his size and his position. Like,
you seen that hit he put on that dude from who we played last week?
We played we lost the Seahawks. Yeah.
Yeah, he smacked somebody.
Yeah, I know. He crushed somebody. It was crazy.
Yo, I'm like, why is this man on the field? I'm like, why is he on the field? And then I seen, like, before I want to say it was Nate Gary, but then again I don't want to say Nate Gary because that wouldn't make sense. I think Duke Riley got hurt. Singleton was already in the game, so they put in Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley against Pittsburgh had 2 tackles for loss, a goal line defensive stop, and a solo tackle. Now, as a linebacker who just get thrown in and do that much, you won't continuously play him? Like, that doesn't make sense.
I don't understand it. It's blatant, especially when you don't have any dominant names in your linebacker room.
That is true too.
Like I can understand if you had, I can understand if you had a linebacker in your room that was undeniable. It's like, okay, yeah, you can't just start him over him. Like, I get it.
Yeah, like Roquan Smith for one of them dudes.
Yeah. One of those guys. Like, I can understand if you had, one of those guys in there, and you're like, you know what, he's just having a bad couple games. Like, we gotta let him get play out of it. But no, you don't have any de facto starters in your linebacker room at all. Alex Singleton included, because who knows, he may just be having a decent run. But you don't have any de facto names in that room, and you think it's totally beyond possibility to start Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor. What the what's going on, man? like you drafted them for a reason. You drafted Davion Taylor in the 3rd round.
Our first 3 draft picks, we can't say we have any success within our first 3 draft picks. Now, I can say Jack Driscoll because Jack Driscoll came in 4th and Kayvon Wallace came in the 4th. Our first 3 draft picks as of right now are misses, and you don't miss in the first 3 draft picks. It doesn't work that way.
You just can't. You just can't. You just can't. Like, bro, I'm watching Peoples with the Browns. He looks insane.
Who?
He's wide receiver. I think his last name is Peoples. Like Peoples.
I think you know. Yeah. Oh, People's Hope. I think it's something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But bro, he just caught like a 50-yard, 60-yard bomb, like on the Browns, bro. Like it's just, it was so many things. Chase Claypool, Mims. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Ayuk.
I wanted Claypool, but listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not I don't watch college ball. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
I don't either, bro. Like I don't watch it as much as it's too many games. Like
I don't. I'm saying I'm not a college fan, but when the draft comes, you know what I'm saying, I do my homework on some of these players.
Right.
And I seen Chase Claypool at Notre Dame giving the Irishmen, some type of chance. Without him, they would have sucked. But Chase Claypool was that dude. Listen, I wouldn't have been mad if we would have took Chase Claypool in the 2nd round. I'd have been like, okay, I understand it. But you take a quarterback. Then when you take a quarterback, you miss on Chase Claypool. You miss on Denzel Mims. You miss on Xavier McKinney and Jeremy Chin, Zach Baum, AJ Penza. You miss on so many dudes that, You look at your second round draft pick, like, why would I even touch you?
Bro, the moment we drafted Hurts, I immediately was like, "Oh my god,
Some
this,
sure money you are.
this don't look good."
I'm live streaming
You
my
know,
bro Tone D Shields.
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like I literally was like, "This." Like when we drafted him, I immediately was like, "What are we doing, bro? What's going on?" I was lost. I was lost. Like I was just lost, man. Like I just didn't understand like our decision making.
No,
So
let me ask you a question. Now listen.
Yeah.
Now now I personally think, right, in order for you to even somewhat prove that Jalen Hurts was a good second round draft pick, I feel like there are some plays that you might have to implement them. Like as in for certain, like say if it was something like a flea flicker where you fleet like he would flea flick the ball to Wentz and Wentz would throw like a 50-yard bomb or something, stuff like that. If Jalen Hurts was implemented right into the offense, would you be mad that we drafted him?
No, see that's the thing. Like I wouldn't be mad if anything worked. If it worked, like I wouldn't be mad if they knew what they were doing. You know, like I said, like I saw this play. I saw this play. Like you know, they just don't know what they're doing. They just don't know what they're doing with him.
I think you're talking about the play when he threw to Carson and Carson threw back to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I saw the dream, but the reality was they just couldn't even do anything with it. Now, is that wide receivers? It was like the wide receivers not being able to take advantage of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because they clearly didn't see anything down the field.
Right.
They didn't see anything down that field, man. And Hurts, again, the decision was poor, but I wouldn't be as mad if we just knew how to use him. Or even right now, right? My thing is a lot of people saying, bench Wentz, start Hurts. That's not going to change anything. But if you do put Hurts in, this is how you should do it. My thing, because their biggest concern is we pay Wentz. We got to save face. We got to prove he's the guy still. Okay, you can still do that, right? But this is what you do. You start Wentz. You let him play the first half, right? And if he's stinking up the joint, right? You're down double digits. He's turned the ball over like twice already, whatever. He's just stinking up. You know what you do? In the second half, you come in, you start Hurts. You give him a drive or two.
Yeah.
But you give him the second drive based off of how he did the first drive.
First drive, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And at that point, how he does determines how long he stays in that field. And that way you give Carson time to sit back and be like, okay, like I got to step my weight up.
Yeah.
He's getting better each drive, or okay, he fell off. Okay, now I got to do my job. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my chance. But the bottom line is you can still fit Hurts into the plan while still saving face. And they refuse to do so.
Yeah. And that's the thing though, bro. Like Jalen Hurts, when he threw that, first of all, I don't know what kind of report came out to us. He gonna be huge the Seahawks game, and then next thing you know, he threw one pass and got right back on the sideline. But the pass that he threw, first of all, the entire 2 drives that we wasted trying to get this man to throw a pass for 5 yards, which is stupid. But I personally think that if you would have let Jalen Hurts, continuously work on the 3rd and long, wherever the case was, it gave him some experience to be like, okay, damn, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this in different type of situations. You know what I'm saying? You just can't have Jalen Hurts go, what's the word I'm looking for? First down, second down. You put Carson Wentz in 3rd and 10, he gets sacked, and you're looking at Carson Wentz. No. First of all, who puts their starting quarterback in a bad position? You put him in the 3rd and long. That was just stupid.
I agree.
So, I don't know, bro. I think Jalen Hurts got it. I think our downfall was once we drafted JJ. I think a Whiteside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Like especially, and you know what? I was high on JJ.
You knew about him?
Like no, like I didn't know about him. But what I'm saying is, once we drafted him, I looked him up, did my research. I was like, okay, he's a red zone threat. We need that. Maybe he can, step into that outshine role. Possession guy. And
yeah. See, all you can do is laugh.
All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh, bro. Like we got guys that we just drafted this year. Bro. John Hightower has out for play. John Hightower has shown that he's more effective than JJ Whiteside. Yeah. Like what does JJ do well? Like, What does he do well? But know how to stay under an umbrella. What does he do well?
I think if you would allow him to be a tight end, I think he'll be better as a tight end. Now he won't be no Gronk or nothing like that, but I think he'll be.
He's a good blocker.
A poor man's Darren Waller.
Yo, Darren Waller's a beast.
He's a beast.
like you're right. You might be on to something. You know, like maybe he is out of position. Maybe he does. He just doesn't have the hand skills to play the wide receiver. You know, he doesn't have the footwork to play the wide receiver position. Maybe he just doesn't have that.
Yeah.
You know, he's unable to get separation consistently. He's unable to leave his mark on the game. He's unable. He's just unable.
And I think every time something go wrong, you know what I'm saying, he tells his mom he's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not ready yet. Like,
your mom is at the practice, bro. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
I don't know, bro.
I don't understand, man. But yo, Bashir, I appreciate you for coming on to the live stream, bro. I'm so grateful to you, dog, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Bashir's channel, man. The dude putting out dope Eagles content. Me and him on this come up, man. Shout out your channel, Bashir.
My name is Bashir Randall without the goat, but it's the same name. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go check me out, please do. I'm more welcome. You know what I'm saying? I want to come up just try to do my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I actually didn't put out a video for the Packers. Had a little bit, family issues going through this week. I might try to do like a quick little upload the next 15 minutes or so before the game actually start. But just kid with a camera doing my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate Tone for having me on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta bring him on the show, repay the favor, of course.
Yes, sure. Yes, sure, man. You already know, man. You already know how we do this, dog. Listen, at the end of the day, we all Eagles content creators. We all Sixers content creators trying to put out this dope content, trying to show love to our city, trying to put on for our city, trying to make a name for ourselves, put out amazing content for the people, and just put out love, man. Just put out dope energy, bro. So listen, I'm gonna let you go, bro. Thank you so much, dog. We're gonna make it happen another time, man. The conversation.
Yo. How we gonna win?
So okay, if we win, right, the score is gonna be 20 to 17.
I got a 14-13. That's funny. All right, so
man, I appreciate you, bro. Take care, man.
You too, man.
All right, you guys, that was a dope conversation. Yo, Bashir's he the GOAT, man. He's legit, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Bashir's a good dude, man. A good dude. Right now, we're about to bring in the young guy on the come up, doing his content thing, man. We're about to bring in the guy. Let's go, Birds 80. Let's go, Birds HD. What's good, youngin? How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's on your mind, man? Talk to me. How you feeling about this season? How you feeling about these Eagles?
This season sucks. But, we can't – the Packers are a very, very good run team. The Smith brothers, man, they not just good at Madden. They good at real life, too. They will stuff the run. Y'all Madden players know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But we can't run maybe some outside zones opposite to them maybe. Because other than those two guys, I'm not really worried about the defense. Jair Alexander. Travis Fulgham's gone up against some pretty good corners, but, maybe with Press Taylor calling the plays, maybe some things will change, some things will be better, but I feel like this is a possible win, but we're going to have to do, a lot of things and a lot of miracles are going to have to happen, like running the ball.
I feel you. A lot does have to happen for us to be successful. A lot has to go our way. And for the most part, man, our success needs to start with the decision making. And this is going to be the first time that we see anyone calling plays other than Doug Peterson. So honestly, this is going to be an interesting game to watch. I'm really open to seeing what Press Taylor does, even though I really can't stand him. But I'm really excited to see what happens. And Doug has he's let this team fall by the wayside. Howie and Doug have failed this team. Doug has failed in adding different wrinkles to the playbook. Howie has failed with building and developing this roster, and he's been paying the wrong people. How do you feel about Howie Roseman? How do you feel about Doug? How do you feel about the jobs they've done so far?
And another thing is, how hype every Eagles fan got. You know, not just me, but a lot of people when they heard Doug Peterson was giving up play calling because we want to see something different. You know, and if Press Taylor does do a good job with running the ball, rolling Carson out, getting Travis Fulgham and Rager the ball, you know, but Doug has been horrible with play calling. As a coach, he's one of the best, top 5, top 10. But as a play caller,
Right, because
not
like
even top 32.
you can be a good coach, just not call plays. You know what I'm saying? Like that's okay.
Exactly.
That's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone has a job, right? And I believe Doug's calling card is being able to rally the troops, you know what I'm saying? Being able to, being able to motivate those guys and, being able, he's like that uncle, at the cookout, he's like, he's just able to, he knows how to, he has his finger on the communication with the players. But my thing is, like, when it comes to calling the plays specifically, he just can't do it. He's not he's not that creative. He's too limited. He just doesn't really knows what he's doing back there, man. And maybe having that young mind in Press Taylor is going to force us to have more guys out wide. Being more creative with our running backs, being more creative with our quarterback situation. You know what I mean? Like it's just so many things that we can't do that we won't do.
And another thing is who's helping Doug call the plays, because I think it shouldn't just be one person calling the plays. It should be two people helping each other out, because with Doug calling the plays, maybe, someone like you, Staley, helping him call the plays. Like Doug Peterson's like, let's call deep play action bomb. And there's a second opinion to tell him maybe they're going to blitz, because maybe like the Packers blitz 55% of the time on third down. So someone got to tell him, like, no, that's not right. No, he needs a second opinion. And with Press Taylor, he needs a second opinion too, because like they gotta have other people to help them out. Like who's helping Doug call the plays?
I agree, man. Like it seems like everyone's on an island, right? It seems like everyone has their own agenda, and
exactly.
like there's no true, like with the coaching staff, they're the most dysfunctional, And I love Deuce Staley, right? And I think Deuce Staley deserves a real shot at coaching this team.
Exactly.
I really believe that he deserves a shot at coaching this team in some capacity. If anything, he deserves a shot at calling the plays for sure.
Yeah. Deuce Staley at offensive coordinator will be better though.
For sure, man.
Or calling the plays, because
what do you think is going to happen today? With the play calling, like, what do you think? Do you think we're going to run the ball more? Do you think we're just going to stay the same for the most part? Doesn't matter who's out there calling the plays. Like, what do you think is going to happen today? Like, what's your score prediction?
With Press Taylor being the passing game coordinator, there's going to be a lot more passing. Maybe, maybe he has a different opinion as Doug Peterson, but I think it'll be a lot similar, except we'll see a lot more creativity, maybe some more screenplays to Jalen Rager. But I think maybe Packers win. Close game. We got a garbage time touchdown, maybe like 27-24.
So you think we're going to lose this game?
Yes. Unless we shut down Devontae Adams, which one of my favorite receivers in the league and all time. But
I feel you, man. You definitely young, man. You putting Devontae as one of your favorite all time. I feel you, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. I feel you. But like, I think, I'm never going to say we're going to lose, man. Like I'm always going to talk like my optimism is just real short. My optimism, I don't have that much optimism, but I definitely say, if we do win, I give us the game at 2017. You know what I'm saying? We play the Packers. We play the Packers strong every time. So there's a chance that we may just somehow, there's a chance that we really may, do something. We may catch Aaron Rodgers slipping. You know what I'm saying? They have had bad games this year that makes you scratch your head.
Exactly. And the last time we played the Packers, we saw a lot of screens. Jordan Howard got involved in the passing game a lot, so we need to do that with Miles Sanders and Boston Scott, and maybe there's a chance we win.
I agree, man. Boston Scott, he there are times where Boston Scott is effective. There are times where he's not, but for the most part, when he's not effective, he's not getting the ball as much. And Miles Sanders, last game was unacceptable, unacceptable. That,
Exactly.
that was the most blatant. That was the most blatant showing that they don't know what they're doing. That was the most blatant display that they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. I mean, 6 carries. Are you kidding me?
I agree,
It's
man.
just
I agree.
horrible.
I agree, but hey, listen, man. I'm so grateful that you came onto the channel, bro. I'm so grateful that you always show me love. Let's go Birds. I appreciate you, bro. Man, shout
Yes,
you
sir, always.
because Let's go Birds. He does the content game as well. He's up and coming. He knows his stuff. He has a good mind. Shout your channel out. Let's go Birds.
Yes, sir. It's Sports Talk with Let's Go Birds HD. We bring the skits. I actually did a Avengers skit, just something different, and my birthday's coming up next month, January 15th, turning
Hey, let's go.
14.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You say you turning what?
14.
Or turning 14, man. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Congratulations on that, dog. When that day come up, I'm gonna definitely shout you out on the channel, man, for sure. But once again, thank you so much for coming on. Make sure y'all subscribe and like the content, man. Happy holidays to you, youngin, and be safe.
Peace.
All right, buddy. You guys, it's all about spreading love. It's all about putting out dope energy, man. It's all about just giving everybody a chance to spill their piece, man. It's always about that because we all love this team to the fullest. We all love this Eagles organization, and it just seems like we haven't really done the best. We haven't done the best at putting ourselves in the best positions. 2017 was such a beautiful year, and 2017 honestly, was just it seems like such a distant memory. It seems like such a distant memory, man. And I really hope things shift for us in the future. We know it's not going to happen this season. We know that this season pretty much is a wash. If anything, our goal right now is to see what we have in our young guys. We need to see what we have in our young guys, man. We have to. This is all we have left. This is all we have left. I believe we beat the Green Bay Packers 20-17. It was not going to be a high scoring game at all. I believe defense is going to find a way to make Aaron Rodgers uncomfortable. But again, this offense needs to show up. Play calling needs to do their job. It's really not that complicated. We all know why we lose. We all know why we lose each and every week. We know why. We know exactly why. It's time. It's time to move forward with our youth. It's time to move forward with our youth. With our youth. It's time. It's time. There's no need to stay held onto the past. This season was a clear-cut showing of these guys don't know how to let go of the past. Jason Peters wasn't even playing in the Super Bowl, so what's the point? Like, come on, he got hurt so early. Big V was the real guy. You should have kept him. You should have paid him and let go of JP. Idiots. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't understand. We got so many problems. So many. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man. Sports talk with Let's Go Birds. I rock with you, man, but you're showing your age. You're showing your age, man, but it's all good. Devontae's a beast. You're showing your age, but it's all good. Eagles has landed. It says Eagles 16, Packers 33. Hey, man, first things first, thank you for showing love to the channel, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Oh, man. You gotta take OBJ out of that top 5, bro. You gotta take OBJ, man. Listen, I love OBJ, right? I think OBJ is dope. But my problem is it's just that one catch. That one catch. Other than that, he's just a regular, not regular, but I just feel like guys are more dominant than him, man. I feel like OBJ, he gets hurt. I just feel like there are guys way more dominant than OBJ, man. Like D-Hop is better than OBJ. Julio is better than OBJ. I feel like obviously Randy is better. First of all, Randy better than all these guys. Kavon Wallace to go. Listen, Kavon Wallace better have a good game, man. Top 5 receivers with no rights. That's what I'm saying. Like he's young, man. He's young, you guys. Don't worry. He's young. He's young. He'll be 14 in January. Don't worry. He's young, man. You ain't got rights in there. I don't understand. Terrell Owens, are you kidding me? Yo, Landon ain't got no hope. I know, right? It's crazy. All right. This thing, though, with Devontae Adams release, we can't be too up close and personal and physical, and our corners have to be disciplined with them because the change of tempo on this release is crazy. I agree. He is good, man. He's good. He's really good. He's great, actually. He's great. But, again, I don't think he's a top 5 of all time wide receiver at all. At all, you guys. At all. I don't know what to expect from this game. Maybe Travis Fulgham will go off because he used to play for the Packers and they cut him. And, maybe he's going to use that emotion. Maybe he's going to use that emotion. Who knows, right? Like, the game starts in a little bit. And I'm a little nervous. I try not to put too much of my heart into it because, I'm only going to be angry, right? But, I'm excited about the game. I'm happy to see some Eagles football at the end of the day. Again, you guys, make sure y'all get y'all Chalk It Up merch. We got this in so many colors. We got this in about 3 or 4 colors. I'd be so grateful if y'all support the channel with the Chalk It Up merch. We got the Eagle on there, landed on the Chalk It Up with the 2 Chalk It Up pieces and the TD2 acronym, to the TD2 initials, bro. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys so much for showing me love. We got other merch in there as well. So make sure you go to Chalk It Up, the Chalk It Up Teespring store. The Chalk It Up Teespring store. I'd be so grateful to you guys, man. I'd be so grateful. I'd be so grateful for it, man, because I give this channel my all. And I love just building a culture. And the merch is part of the culture, man. And I want you guys to be a part of that. I want you guys to be a part of that, man. I want you guys to really be a part of that. I want you guys to be a part of everything with this channel. I want you guys to be a part of everything with this channel. I really do. I really do, man. Seriously, though, make sure I get y'all Chalk It Up merch. Make sure, man. I really think Fulgham needs to have a great game. He needs to have a great game. Michael, my score prediction is Eagles 20, Packers 17. That's my score prediction. Eagles 20, Packers 17. That's my score prediction, you guys. That's my score prediction. That's my score prediction. I should fly Joe and Dougie P as their oh, man. The game is about to start very soon, man. Hey, Sports Talk, here's the thing. You can't really pin them on StreamYard. You got to do them from YouTube. So what I do is I literally go on to the live stream from my phone and I type it in and I pin it that way. You can't really pin it via live. You can't pin it from StreamYard. You got to actually pin it on YouTube. So just go on YouTube from your phone, while you're live streaming and just pin it that way. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. You guys, the game starts in about 20 minutes. I'm about to get off this live stream, you guys, so I can, prepare, get some food, set my little situation up. I'm really excited. Man. So I love you guys so much for showing love to the live stream. Once again, you guys, y'all are tuned in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tone DeSales II. If y'all been new to the channel, y'all already know, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been loyal to the channel, you already know where my heart is. Once again, make sure y'all get y'all Chalk It Up merch. I'd be so grateful for that. The link is pinned into the top of the chat, man. Make sure y'all get y'all Chalk It Up merch. I'd be so grateful for that. Y'all need to lace yourselves for the holidays, man. Listen, y'all got options up there. T-shirts, big logos, smaller patch logos. Y'all got options, man. But I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all was tuned in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game, y'all. One love, and flag was fly.